Why, hello there. Interested in Napoleonic heavy cavalry, are we? You came to the right place. This is a new buy. This is French Napoleonic heavy cavalry. If you've noticed with us, we've given up with British and French for Waterloo, because we're getting to the point where we were going to have to be getting Dutch and other stuff. We'd already got Hanoverians. We're all the different Dutch things that don't. This is beginning to get tedious, so we figured Eastern Front's more fun. And if you're going to have Eastern Front, you've got to have lots of heavy cavalry. These guys and those guys. Right, so these are French heavy cavalry. You can do them up either as standard heavy cavalry or carabiniers. The French had 2 carabinier regiments, and they're awesome because they wear all white jackets and everything, and they looked awesome. I quite like carabiniers, they're my favourite. But for some reason all our customers want us to do French cuirassiers, which are way harder to do than carabiniers, but actually maybe that's why. Yeah, although there were quite a few French cuirassier regiments. So let's... I mean, what did the British have as far as cuirassier goes? We had, what, 2? We had heavy dragoons though as well, didn't we? So yeah. I'm not going to criticise the French. Right. Oh, this, I like this. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention that to you.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
They have bodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks good. I did not know this.
Yeah, I found them last night.
I did not. Oh wow.
So I decided not to touch them until you gave me instructions.
Right. So we were going to do an unboxing box, but stuff that. Look at these. These are awesome.
There's 6 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, keep them out. Hand them to me, because I am making a pile of dead bodies. So
well, you're gonna get 6 per box.
These are great. Little dead Frenchmen. We've got so many dead Frenchmen. It's amazing. Sorry, I didn't expect that. That's made my day. That makes me quite sad, doesn't it? Someone who gets excited over dead Frenchmen. Oh, actually, no. He's British. Isn't he?
Well, they're French.
I know they're French, but isn't he? He's got a British. He's British. He's got a water bottle. He's British.
Dead Brit.
My God, sir. He's. Oh, he might be Welsh.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Or Scottish. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean he's English, does it? He could be from one of the colonies. Yeah, I think he is British, actually. Sure he is. Anyway, sorry. We were doing an unboxing video, weren't we? Right. You get them, so buy it for these and just chuck everything in a box. Be fine. So we have French cavalry. There's the horses. These are a little bit more gallopy than the Austrian horses.
Because they're heavy cavalry, it's just like charging, isn't it?
Yeah, I would not like to be on the hard end of these guys. These guys caused a lot of casualties to the British at Waterloo. And I think they caused quite a bit of casualties during the Peninsular Campaign. They did a few successful charges against British squares, which is not done. You're not supposed to do that sort of thing. Yeah. Interesting thing about these guys, these are French heavy cavalry, obviously. Do you know how they fought? Have we done this before? Have we talked about this?
I don't know.
Well, typically they would ride up to the enemy, like this, and then they would stop, and they would pull out 2 pistols and unload.
Yes, you have said this.
Yep, then put another 2 pistols. They would carry 4 pistols, and they would fire all 4 pistols into you. And if all your men in your square dropped down, they'd ride forward and just hack everybody else to death. And if you hadn't fallen down, they'd just ride away. Yeah. They don't have carbines. Oh, they do have carbines. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Right, that is a British backpack, if ever I've seen one. Sorry, I know my backpacks. That is a black leather British backpack. Thank you very much. I'll put money on it. And that's a British musket. Sorry, right. So that's another one that's exactly the same. Oh, I'm going to enjoy doing these, I'm telling you. They're great. So do we get command figures in them?
Yes, that's command for that one. You got in your hand right now. Pretty sure. There was one of them that was command. I know that.
Ah, got him. That's it. That's the command sprue. So that's the command. So we've got a lovely eagle, just there. Just wave the eagle in the air and terrify the enemy. Vive l'Empereur and all that stuff. And let's have a look. That is a Cuirassier helmet, and that, I believe, is... Oh, hang on. No, they're both Cuirassier helmets, aren't they? Oh, that's a best surprise. Where's it? Oh, there they are. That's the helmets for the Carabiniers. Interesting. Very nice figures. I like them. And all the horses are in one piece.
No, no.
Well, two pieces, but you don't have to stick separate heads on and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So, because you don't like that, do you?
I hate that.
Yeah. So, what have we got here? We've got this chap. This is a standard sprue. And what have we got in it? We have the options for a trumpet, which is odd because it's on every single sprue.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be either a regiment of trumpeters. Right, so you only need one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like if you're using this box to build up an army you already have.
Yeah, I can see that. A note to anyone painting these guys, the trumpet for these is the colour, the trumpet uniform is the colour of the regiment. So, no, I mean, every regiment wears blue, but if your cuffs are red, then the trumpet's red, and if your cuffs are pink, then your trumpet's pink. That's the only thing I know about Napoleonics. I know nothing else. Yeah, so that's it. Quite nice. And of course the horse is white for the French. Theoretically the hot trumpeter should be white for the British, but it didn't tend to happen. We ran out of horses. And other countries did try to do the same, but it never really worked. But yeah, that's it. They're pretty good. And of course the carbines. They actually would be loaded, and they would actually have ammunition for it. Unlike standard French dragoons and stuff, French lancers and stuff who wouldn't, and hussars, they would only carry one bullet. So they could actually use their carbine, because they would dismount to fight. These guys, I know they are heavy cavalry, but they did fight on foot as well. But there you go.
They've got really good armour, so why wouldn't they?
For close quarters, yeah, brilliant. And I mean, let's see, the French would fire at 50 yards. We would fire at maximum range of a British Brown Bess. 700 yards? About 700 yards. So we would be firing at 700 yards. 4 rounds a minute. And the French would march all the way up to us until they were within 50 yards, and then they would fire. And then they would fire by rank after rank after rank after rank, at which point they'd covered 50 yards, and they'd unloaded their entire regiment into the line, and everybody was dead. And that's how the French won battles. And then you have dross French soldiers who try to attack the British, and on the front rank fires, and they lose. And that's what happened at Waterloo. You did not have the cream of the best of the best. You were sending in some of the more worst units in the French army, where you should have had...
Okay, we cancelled their loss out by sending our Scots Greys in.
Oh yeah, well, we crushed them. We ran over the French regiments because they weren't good troops. They were recently they were garrison forces. They weren't proper soldiers. They're not professional career soldiers. We managed to avoid fighting them for the most part. They're the guys who took Hougoumont. The cream troops just walked straight through Hougoumont, regardless of the British inside it. And yeah, so that's it. That's that. Do we have anything else to say? The figures are awesome, by the way. I do love them. We have pointy swords and lots of charging, as you said. It's a charging box, isn't it? So we'll do all these charging forward, screaming at the enemy, which will look awesome. Yeah. So we have a little inlaid card of different things on the back. an inlay card here, which doesn't actually have the regimental colours, which is interesting. Yeah, there we go. The facing colours will be the only thing different in the regiments. Your facing colours actually on 28mm scale is just a matter of painting the collar, because the French all wear gloves. If you look, so the only way you're going to tell the difference is that and the very side. Where's the horses? Do the guys have a bag? They don't have a bag. How do they go? That bit there will be with the regimental colour there. A little bit of crest on it with the regimental colour, but that'll be white, which is sheepskin, I think, which will be folded over. But inside there you'll see that, and in 28mm you'd just about notice it if you really paid attention. In 6mm you can't tell the difference. They're all the same. So that's it. That's everything, and of course you get the bases with them. So what do we know about cuirassiers? Anything else we've not mentioned? Anything else you want to talk about?
And everything we did mention about heavy cavalry was mentioned in the other video.
Yes, I know, because we've done a few. Yeah. So yeah, I love cuirassiers. I think they just look great, and they look typically French for some reason. So much so that the British copied their uniform because they looked awesome, which was nice. You ever seen German cuirassier?
No.
They look like Austrian but in a different colour.
Great.
Just actually use Austrian helmets and everything. It's just half really. Right, so that's it. That's everything. It's over to you to do your thing.
You need to do the eBay.
Oh yeah, check eBay out. We have stuff like this listed on eBay if you want to have a look. Just go to our store. There'll be a link down below, and it might stop us from starving to death. So there we go. So there we go. It's a way of supporting the channel.
Plus it saves them time from doing them really complicated sprues.
Yeah, you're not looking forward to that. I would love doing that, but I haven't got time. But if I had time, I would love just doing, say, 4 figures at a time.
Yeah.
And just spending a whole night doing
I just do it in bulk.
Base. you just do everything at the same time, yeah. I've seen your painting desk, it's disgusting. But yeah, these are great. I just love them. I think these are the best figures we've seen so far today, haven't they?
Yeah, I think the dead bodies really do.
The dead bodies just cheered me up.
You don't ask for them. And
No,
they give you them.
It's just look. I know here you can have something free. Just dead bodies, just loads of them. It's great. It's just absolutely amazing. I love it. Please, Perry. I love Perry. They're awesome. Please do more. Right, that's it.
So they're wrong. It's actually 16 figures. No, it's actually 20 figures with the dead bodies.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So Napoleonic zombies. Next game we're going to do Napoleonic zombies. French Guard versus zombies. Awesome game. Yeah, don't give me ideas. I might actually do it.
No, God.
Over to you for the outro thing. Anyway.
If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of the French Napoleonic heavy cavalry.
They are awesome.
That's everything from me.
You get dead bodies in it, and everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.
And if you haven't mentioned it, it's these dead bodies. They're awesome. Bye.